All right, good morning everyone and welcome to the webinar. Today we're going to be talking about YouTube and how you can use one of the most popular social media networks to promote your business and your expertise. So I'm going to get started with just a little housekeeping as usual. Your phones will be muted throughout the webinar, but if you have a question, you can type it into the question box and we'll have a short Q&A at the end of the presentation. If you don't already know, my name is Jess Larkin, and I'm the Marketing and Communications Specialist at Cornerstone. My information and Marilyn's are right there on the screen, so if you'd like to get in contact with us, we can help you flesh out ideas for refreshing your brand. So feel free to call or email us. What better way is there to wind down than to go on a cruise? Cornerstone's Cruising the Caribbean Incentive rewards you for your new business sales. So check if you're on track to qualify and ask us how we can help you meet your target. And if you haven't already, you can register online at www.crnstone.com/cruise2020 and we'll begin to track your progress. If you missed any of the webinars that we've hosted throughout 2019, you can still actually view those recordings on the Cornerstone Resource Center, which is on the Cornerstone website. This is a one-stop archive filled with carrier product information, forms, guides, marketing resources, and of course the webinar series that we've been doing in 2019. So if you haven't already, just visit the Cornerstone website to check it out. All right, let's go ahead and get started with talking about YouTube and how to use it and how you can use it to promote your videos. Let's go ahead and get started. YouTube is the world's leading host for online video content sharing, and it was founded in 2005 with the intention of people sharing and posting original video content. Now it's the second most viewed website on the internet today for global and domestic content with more than 1 billion active users and 300 hours of content uploaded every minute. So needless to say, YouTube is for everyone. And while YouTube is filled with entertaining content from mostly personal accounts, plenty of businesses have built their brand using the space. According to HubSpot's State of Inbound report in 2018, nearly half of all marketers, that's around 48%, plan to add YouTube to their marketing strategy. This platform just enables you to share video content, which makes it a great tool for driving traffic to your website and showing off your expertise. So it's definitely something that you want to keep in mind for your marketing strategy. Videos can make a huge impact on that strategy, and they're a great tool for increasing your social outreach. Your videos can be shared on your website and social media, through email, through your blog, and more. According to recent data, videos shared on social media generate more than 1,200 more shares than text and images combined, and emails with video mentioned in the subject line increase click-through rates by an average of 13%. So these are snippets that people are really interested in viewing. And in the world of health insurance, videos are a great tool for increasing brand awareness. But often the type of video content that you're going to find on health insurance on a YouTube channel is educational in nature, but anything goes. A quick search for health insurance, for example, will bring you to thousands of results with topics ranging from what is health insurance to the cost of healthcare. So with YouTube, your agency has an opportunity to provide more educational, more personal, and more creative content to your clients. So what kind of videos would you post on your channel that would encourage engagement and drive traffic to your website? I would consider starting small with a short series of 101 videos like how to find a doctor in network, what your deductible means, preventive care, and more. There's plenty that you can talk about that would be 101 for your clients and prospects. These are fairly easy to put together and they can be easily shared with your clients through social media, blog, like we mentioned before. All right, so we're going to do a quick walkthrough of the platform so we can get a feel for how it works. Give me just 1 second. When you go to youtube.com, you're taken directly to the homepage of the site, which gives you access to search for specific content, find out what's trending, and check out any videos from the YouTubers or different content creators that you might follow. So when I type insurance into the search bar, I'm taken to thousands of search results from a number of different sources. So Dave Ramsey, TED Talks, insurance agencies, carriers, There are a number of reasons why these videos in particular may rank highest on the search results, but and that might include keywords in the titles, descriptions and tags, and customized video thumbnails. The algorithm that YouTube uses does a pretty decent job of optimizing your search results to ensure that the most relevant and current content comes first when you search for something. Now, when you click a video, you're able to see when the video was uploaded, the number of views, the description of the video, any comments left on the video, the amount of subscribers the uploader has, and recommendations for videos that you might be interested. And this is also where you can grab a link to share the video. So you can either do that right down here where it says share, and you can grab a link there or share it through your social media, or you can just grab it from the address bar at the top of the page. So here you can see the number of views that the video has, the title of the video, the amount of likes and dislikes on the video, who the video was posted by and when, description, and all of the comments. And all of these are recommended videos based on YouTube's algorithm. So that's the basics of the actual watch page for YouTube. And as you can see, it's pretty intuitive. So let's check out the health insurance channel that I created to kind of get a feel for what those look like. This is considered a YouTube channel, so this is what people will be able to go to see all of your videos and all of your information. And just an FYI, I created this fake channel in just a matter of minutes. It didn't take too long. A quick Google search on how to create your business channel is going to take you through all the necessary steps to get it up and running. It'll take you no time at all. So I've taken some time to customize my channel with a logo, with some cover art, and an about section. And from here, my channel is ready for uploading. And this was all pretty easy. As soon as you create your channel, it kind of takes you through the steps of getting this stuff created and getting your channel set up. All right, I can manage my videos and analytics and channel preferences using the YouTube Studio. So if I want to access my YouTube Studio, I just go up to the icon on the upper right-hand side here, and I'll have a drop-down, and I can go to, here it is, Creator Studio. We're actually just going to go through here. Sorry about that. Okay, so on your YouTube channel, sorry, it's going a little slow. On your YouTube channel, it has a button on the right-hand side that says YouTube Studio, and this will give you access to the videos that you can edit, the ones that you can review and monitor. It can show you your analytics so that you can determine the success of each of the videos and everything else that you might need to keep your channel up and running. So unfortunately, I'm not sure why it's not loading for me. Oh, there we go. So here's the YouTube Studio button. Oh man, of course. The YouTube Studio button was over on the side, and we can take a look at that in a couple of minutes. I won't make you all wait for it. So with all of that in the books, you are ready for creating videos and uploading. So let's go back here. All right, so creating and uploading videos can seem intimidating, but it's really simple. All you need to get started is a camera or a nice quality cell phone, a script or some notes that you can use, and a direction for your content. First, you'll want to decide on your content. As I mentioned, most of the content that you're going to see online for insurance is more educational in nature, but you can do something as simple as creating a 2-minute video to introduce the world to your team. Then you can move into creating those educational videos that we discussed about insurance terms, important dates to remember, etc. Cornerstone uses a site called Vyond to create the infographic videos that you might have seen on our channel or website before, and I have that information right here, Vyond Video Software. The platform is extremely easy to use, and it gives your content a little bit of flair without a lot of effort. So you'll see an example of one of these videos in just a couple of minutes, and you can see a couple of different examples of them on our YouTube channel. A simple Google search will bring up results for other platforms that have a similar functionality. So this is not the only one that's going to create this sort of infographic cartoon videos, but this is the one that we use, and it is fairly easy. The goal is to keep your videos short, sweet, and to the point. I would say around 2 minutes is your sweet spot. And don't forget to include a call to action to encourage your viewers to do more than just watch the video. So you want to tell them to visit your website, encourage them to like your page on Facebook, or prompt them to call your office directly for questions or quoting help. There are a lot of different ways that you can use this content to your advantage. All right, let's talk about editing. It's easier than you might think. So this is usually the most intimidating step for those getting started with their YouTube channel. But there's a lot of free editing software available that are easy to use and only require practice. Most Windows computers, for example, have the Windows Movie Maker, and Mac computers have iMovie. And both applications allow you to easily update your videos by cutting content, adding music and titles, and exporting the video as an MP4 so that you can upload it. If these applications are not already on your computer, they can be downloaded online or through the App Store. And if you're looking to do more involved editing, you might consider using Wondershare Filmora, which is a great application to use for those getting started in video editing. But if you might want to customize it a little bit more than what the other programs might allow. And this one's just as easy to use as the others. It's pretty simple with how you actually snip down your clips, and it's all fairly intuitive. So it's something that a total beginner can use. All right, you can also edit your videos directly through the YouTube Studio, which we'll take a look here in a second as long as it's working. However, editing through the YouTube Studio is fairly limited. So the application only allows trimming at the beginning or the end of the video, and you can only add end screens and audio. So if you'd like to add titles and snip your videos more thoroughly, I would look into the editors that I previously mentioned, which are the Windows Movie Maker, iMovie, and Wondershare Filmora. Also, if creating and editing your video sounds too intimidating, but you still want to break into this YouTube world, there's a number of different production freelancers and companies that are able to help you out with all this. All right, so let's go back to YouTube and see if that's working for us. Okay, great. We have the button here. We'll go through this real quick, and then we're going to actually go through the process of uploading a video on your YouTube channel. So we're going to check out the YouTube Studio here, and this is still in beta testing. Oh my goodness. Here we go. This is still technically in beta testing, so you can use the classic Studio if you want, and it kind of has most of the same things. I think they're eventually going to move straight to YouTube Studio, but for right now clearly they have some kinks that they need to work out. So from here, this is the Creator Studio, which will eventually be the YouTube Studio. You can access a number of different things. You can access all of your videos that you've uploaded. You can access your channel analytics. You can manage your channel settings, so you can update your About section or anything else on your channel that you'd like to manage. You can check out the number of views that you have on your video, and you can check out the number of subscribers, and you can check out more specific analytics like watch time, views, subscribers, etc. And I'll have a little clip of exactly what the YouTube analytics look like for the YouTube Studio, so you can get a good idea of what it looks like with the new software. All right, with that, let's try uploading a video. So anytime that you're on the YouTube page, you'll be able to see this up arrow right here, which says upload. So you just click on that, and it'll bring you to this page. So we're going to upload a video about flu season. So all you do is select that from your computer, and I use the Vyond software to create this video as well. So I'm going to select that video from the computer, and I'm going to choose what kind of video I want to make it. So there are 3 types of videos that are posted on YouTube: public, private, and unlisted, which you can see with this drop down right here. Public videos are available to be viewed by anyone that searches for it or has a link to it. So this is completely public. Private videos can only be viewed by the owner of that video. So if you post a video as private, only you will be able to view it. Unlisted videos can be viewed by those with access to a link. So viewers cannot just stumble upon unlisted videos by search. They must have a specific link that you have sent them. And if you decide to edit your video using the YouTube editor within the application, I would suggest setting your video to private and then changing it to public or unlisted or whatever it is that you want after it's been updated. Because if you set it to public and it's already uploaded, anybody's going to be able to stumble upon it with all of the things that still need editing. So when your video starts to upload, you can start to customize it. So we can add a title, a description, thumbnail, image, and tags to make our video more searchable. So due to the algorithm that YouTube uses, you want to take the time to properly name your videos and add your tags. This is going to help you in those search rankings. So I'm going to go ahead and title my video "When the War Against the Flu This Season," and then I'm going to add my tags. And I'm going to use, let's try some tags like flu, health insurance, medical, flu season, vaccinations, etc. So you understand the idea. These are going to help you become more searchable if somebody actually puts those tags into the search bar. And those tag words are also important to use in the actual title and description of the video as well. So the descriptions actually are a great place to add more self-promotion to your video. So after providing a brief summary of what's covered in the video, I would suggest putting your website URL, social media links, and a short about section to the description so that prospects can learn more about you if they find your video. So for the description, I'm just going to put all you need to know about protecting your family from the flu. And then I'm going to put my fake website name. And then here I could put my Facebook handle, my Twitter handle, anything else that I might want to include. And just like what we saw with one video where you could see the name of the channel, you'll be able to stumble upon that as you're watching the video. I'm also going to add a quick thumbnail, which I'm not sure why it's not, and this might be changed because I'm not using the normal YouTube studio, but with the new studio, they add options to create your own thumbnail, which I just created using a free editor online. So I'm just going to select one that they've suggested. So I'm going to go ahead and select this one here. And I'm going to create a playlist that's specifically for health-related content that I might want to post, and post this video to that playlist. So once your video is done processing, you will simply click Done, and YouTube will generate a link right here. So we can copy that, paste it here, and you'll be able to see your YouTube video. And our internet's running a little bit slow today, but when it pops up, you'll be able to see all the things that we put together there. And this video is going to appear in your subscribers' subscription boxes and on your channel, and it's just that simple. So your video is now uploaded, and you can share the link on your social media, your website, or wherever you would like to pull traffic. All right, let's go back. Hopefully we can see that when it comes back. Oh, there it is. Okay, so this is an example of the cartoon video that we created using that Vyond software. So it was extremely easy to use, just as easy to use as something like PowerPoint, and we created it fairly quickly. So you can see the title of our video here. It doesn't have any views yet, obviously, because it was just uploaded. And you can see the title of my channel, when this was published. You can see my description, which has all the information about the video and information that they can use to get in contact with me, and then the section for the comments. The analytics in the edit video are not going to be available to those that do not have access to the back end of this video. So nobody will be able to check out your analytics or be able to edit your video. And that's pretty simple. So let's go back and we're going to talk a little bit about analytics. So how do you measure the success of your YouTube videos? Through your YouTube studio, you have access to basic analytics of your videos, which include the number of views on your videos, the number of subscribers that you've gained, impressions, and your trends over time. And these simple metrics are going to give you a great overall look at the attention that your videos are gaining. As your videos and channel become more popular and you start to get views and subscribers and more content, even more detailed analytics will be available to you, including specific demographics of people that are watching your videos and watch time, which you can see on the screen here. This is an example of the YouTube studio with a channel that probably has a good metric of subscribers that they can and views on their videos so that they can actually see who's watching. So they can see the age, you can see how much they're watching, whether they're male or female, and so on. So you can see that there's a lot available to you once you get more subscribers. You can also measure your success for videos by the amount of time your video is shared on social media or by the likes and comments that you may receive on those videos. So you can see at the bottom here, this video has 31,000 likes, 4.1 thousand comments, and 592,000 views. So if you share a video on Facebook, you can determine their interest in that content by viewing those clicks, shares, and comments, and determining if, by trial and error, what's working and what's not. And as with anything, your success will grow over time, and the content that will work for your audience will have to be determined through that trial and error process. Okay, lastly, we'll discuss advertising. So with YouTube, you have the opportunity to use video discovery ads or in-stream ads. So video discovery ads appear on the YouTube homepage within search results and on related videos on YouTube video watch pages. So when a user clicks on one of these ads, they're redirected to the promoted video. In-stream ads, on the other hand, play within the YouTube video. So viewers will usually receive an option to skip these ads before videos after 5 seconds. So you might have seen this before if you've ever watched a video on YouTube. So if you're looking to do an in-stream ad, I would consider making the first 5 seconds the most powerful and memorable of your actual campaign so that they want to either continue watching or go forth with more information. YouTube uses a cost per view model that charges by engagement. So this means that you won't be charged if someone actually skips your ad. You can expect the cost per click to vary, but I would say the average is around 6 cents per click. But YouTube enables you to set daily budgets that will keep you from spending more on your ads than anticipating. So it's very similar to how you would create a Facebook campaign. You can set your budget for how much you actually want to spend per day, and it will not exceed that budget. So to get started with any campaigns that you might want to start, you would have to use a Google AdWords account, which is pretty easy to set up as well. As with most social media advertising, though, I would get your YouTube channel set up first before you decide to move on to these campaigns. And if you'd like to learn more about advertising on social media, you can let us know in the survey following this webinar, and we might cover it for next year's Build Your Brand series so we can give you a little bit more information about it. All right, YouTube may seem challenging and involved, but it's a great way to engage your audience. And this platform provides an opportunity for more versatile marketing strategies that can help you connect with your clients and prospects more personally. And if you've ever tried YouTube marketing before, I want to hear about it. Email me at jlarkin@crnstone.com and let me know what's worked for you on the platform and what hasn't. All right, we have a little bit of time for some questions, so if you have any, please feel free to type them into the question box and we'll go through them. And while we wait on those questions, just a quick reminder to take the survey at the end of the webinar so that we can continue to provide value through our webinar series. And also be sure to check out the Cornerstone Resource Center on the Cornerstone website, which has a library full of this year's Build Your Brand webinars, as well as the webinars from our other 2019 series. So check that out on the Cornerstone website. All right, if you have any questions, feel free to type them into the question box. I'll give it a couple of minutes. And let's see if we can take a look at that video. Yeah, for some reason, I guess it's not working. The YouTube Studio is not working either on this computer or it's down for some reason right now. You might need to use a Google Chrome to access the beta version of it instead of Firefox, which is what I'm using right now. All right, it doesn't look like we have any questions coming in. Oh, we do actually have one. Okay, the first question, how do you figure out the most successful handles to place into your video? Word relevance and how much is too much? So I would keep it fairly general for the most part for the tags that you put into your videos and make them something that people would typically search. And I don't think that there's too much, I don't think you can put too many tags on those videos. As far as including those keywords in your description and your title, I would keep those more simple and use the tags to your advantage. But it really depends on the video that you're creating. So if you want to create a video specifically on deductibles, I would use a lot of keywords that you use throughout the video and put those as tags, as well as the typical tags like health insurance, insurance agency. If you have a video on Medicare and or individual family insurance, I would include those as well. This is also a bit of a trial and error thing, but you would want to think about everything that you would type in to try to find a video like the one that you have created. So with the tags, as much as you think would be necessary is fine, but keep the titles and the descriptions fairly short and sweet. All right, should we have our videos checked when mentioned Medicare-related products or approved? I'm not really sure what the process is for specifically video content, but it definitely couldn't hurt. I don't know. I had Marilyn Schultz on the line, I'm pretty sure. And I'm not sure what the CMS regulations are specifically for YouTube videos. From the just general social media section of the most recent CMS regulations, it says that you don't need to have your specific social media posts approved by CMS. I'm not sure if that means YouTube videos as well, or if that's a separate section, but I would say as long as you're not mentioning plan information and you're being wary of the things that CMS typically flags you on, you shouldn't have to worry about it, but that's something that I can definitely look up and get back to you on.
Hey, Jess, it's Marilyn. I'll concur with that. When you look at the CMS guidelines for Medicare marketing, consider your YouTube video the same as putting a postcard or a mailer or a flyer or an ad in a newspaper. You'd want to follow the same guidelines for when you're doing YouTube marketing.
Okay, great. Glad we're on the same page. So the next question, if you create a video and upload it to YouTube, does that cost? No, it does not cost, and that's one of the biggest benefits of this platform is that it is completely free to share your content. That being said, with those tags and the descriptions and fighting for those rankings on YouTube, it does take a little bit of trial and error and effort to try to make it to the top because it is free and anybody can post. So to give your content some relevance, it does take a little bit of work, but it does not cost. But like I said, if you're doing YouTube advertising, that will cost you a little bit of money, but you can set your own daily budget for that. Yes, this presentation will be recorded and it will be located on the Resource Center on the Cornerstone website. And I believe a copy of it will be sent directly to your inbox as well. Okay, another question, can you create a private video and email it to prospective clients to view and possibly share? So not a private video. A private video can only be viewed by the person that created and uploaded the video, but you can create an unlisted video, which just generates a link that only people that you give it to can actually view. So if you create an unlisted video, we had those 3 drop downs that we could have chosen from. If you create an unlisted one, you just grab that link and you can send it directly to those clients and they can share it as well. But nobody from the public is going to be able to just stumble upon it. All right, any other questions? All right, if you have any additional questions, you can feel free to contact me at jlarkin@crnstone.com. And don't forget to register for our other upcoming webinars in this series and others. The next webinar will be tomorrow with the individual corner with National General, and that'll be at 9:30 a.m. So you can register online for that at www.crnstone.com/events. And thank you all for joining us today. You will receive a copy of this presentation in the next day or two, and it will be available on the Resource Center at crnstone.com. And everybody have a great day. Thanks.